Yeah.
And you will see why as soon as I find which way to point my overlord. So we say our pleasantries. And this is the build I've been talking to you about. I don't know if this gets the Estinio build of approval, but I have done this build a shitload of times. And except for once, this build always works for me. The only time it doesn't work is that whole paper rock scissors thing.
Mm-hmm.
You wrecked me.
Mm-hmm.
If they go to roaches just right, if they go straight to roaches and then to hydras, oh, anything can happen literally, and you will see that. Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Yes.
Yeah, except that. So. Oh, uh-oh. We're getting salty. Uh-oh. When the floodgates opened. And I'd only played like 2 games this morning.
Yeah.
The floodgates were coming out, though.
All out.
So my lings are going this way. He sends 2 overlords down the middle. I wanted to try something a little different. I knew it was a little risky. My speed's actually out a lot sooner than his, but his hatch is a little bit quicker than mine. But I don't mind because I get to their hatch faster. But because on this map you get over there so fast. But he's actually even faster on his hatch than most people are.
Mm-hmm.
So, a little stinker. But my micro is really, really good, so I wasn't super concerned about it. And what I did is I was going to pull my queen to keep that shooted away, but I don't know if I do that yet. And the point is I try to keep this burn down so I can expand safely. And then that way, even though I didn't expand as early as them, there I start keeping it shoot away. Even though I don't expand as early as them, it doesn't matter. Because their expansion's dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of equals each other out. So he goes roach, like safe roach, isn't that what you would call it? And he does this fucking that ling kiss ass thing. And so as soon as I see people doing the ling kiss ass, oh, by the way, I supply blocked him too, which is like a double fuck. And because Queen got 1 kill, and he's doing the double overlord sack thing like people have been doing. I showed you the other game with Scooter. No, Pickle. Yeah. So, I know that my speeds can be faster, and I know that I've got him contained, so I don't have to worry about him sniping my queen.
Mm-hmm.
But I see him going roaches, and my tier 2 is already almost done.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to contain this anymore, because my second is already done, and my tier 2 is almost done. So I don't need to contain this. I already know what he's doing, because they all do the same fucking thing. They put a spine in the back, and they go roaches, and they think that they're going to do a huge blind roach push, and that I'm going to stay lings, and that they're going to do some kind of 12 roach, even though they're fucking nailed on overlords, and they don't have a second, and blah blah blah. Because anything under like Plat, Zerg, ZvZ, and this will cream them. Because they don't tech, they don't expand. My lings are dancing. Because I'm like, I know exactly what he's gonna do. Because all the fucking Zerg, like around Plat, Diamond, all do the same fucking thing. which is this Ling Roach shit. He thinks he's so clever. He thinks his brain's so big. So, and then here comes this because he wants the high ground. And then here's Queenie Beanie because I'm like, oh, hey, we're going to play this game again. So, I put the queen out. He thinks he's going to come snipe Queenie Beanie. And drones. I kill queen. He's supply block. Oh, no, he's not quite supply blocked. I have the queen inject. He's thinking, haha, GG, I win, right? Because that's what always happens. Because that's what always happens. And that's a good, what is that, 8? It's like an 8 roach. Here's the thing that they never fucking count on. This is why I win every single fucking time. So, usually, they leave. Usually they leave. But not always. I don't know why sometimes they stay. And then he thinks he's being all cheeky. You know? It's like, dude, okay. You're being all cheeky now. Get the fuck out, right? But look at this fucking, look at this. He has no chance. What's he gonna do? He's got nothing. I look at that and I'm like, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. And I guess I could have sniped this back corner. Oh yeah, and he thinks he is so funny, too.
I thought he was gonna say well.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. So I thought I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother. So instead of even playing any mind games or anything, I just go back into normal mode and I mass drone and I just honestly I just said my respects, just went down for you, and I just fucking put him on ignore. Because this is so fucking disrespectful. Especially at like the level, I don't know. He's played a lot of games, and he's not super top tier or anything, but I expected a little more from him. This is, I don't know. This is like fucking like silver level Terran shit. So I just heavy drone. And then I start to think about what I would do if I was him, being like copper or whatever. What is it? Copper? I think. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, he's either going to be at that one or he's going to be at that one. So, because Terran really like to grab that one sometimes. So, and I guess he just thought for sure that I was going to, they always have this weird picture in their mind that you're going to sack everything. And it's like, no, there's no fucking way I'm going to do that. Who does that? I guess like little OCD kids who like can't fucking have like 5 minutes of patience. So I guess that was what he was waiting for. What's my army look like right now? So I guess throughout this I still managed to keep up on army supply. I guess I was going Hydra, Ling, Muta. Oh, I think a little part of me thought maybe he was going to try to out-Muta me.
Mm-hmm.
God, he's got like the Ling up the Hydra ass. What's... I've done that on accident a couple times. It's when you rally. Oh, well. Anyway, I'm like, whatever, dude. So his Ling's way out of position. His Ling's just vaporize. M move bad. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, is that his army? Was that it? And I'm like, he still hasn't left. I'm like, are you serious? And now he's like, I didn't even know he said that. Because I had him on ignore. I seemed cool? Oh, I seemed cool. Yeah, well, you seemed cool. Before you decided to... What the fuck, man? 3 spines, 5 spores at a bane? No, you seemed cool. The fuck is that, dude? It's ranked, man. Anyway. So... maybe that doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it was a big deal to me because... I'm really getting down that, kind of a tier, like a speed, like a safe speed into Muta counter for Roach.
Mm-hmm.
Timing. I did this. I won over half my ZvZs the day before yesterday doing this build. Because they kept doing the same fucking thing over and over. I'd kill their second, and they would fucking spine. That's like all they knew how to do. Except for the occasional person that would start a Bane off.
Yeah.
And then I would pretend like I was starting a Bane off. You already saw some of the maps where I would do that. I'd pretend like I was starting a Bane off. I'd go to Mutas. Which is the exact same build as this, because I keep 2 at gas. I won shit ton, like almost everything of me heading towards platinum is just me beating Zerg, doing this build. So anyway, any questions, thoughts, ideas on this?
I mean, I know it's kind of hard to scout because he was so turtled, but my suggestion...
Yes, there's like a little spot down here.
My suggestion, if you can scout that he's going Hydras, is, and you're going Mutas, then it would be either roly-poly or roaches, like speed roaches.
Yeah. And I really want to go into and that brings up a good point. I guess I was going Lurker? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That'd be good for his Hydras or roaches.
Yeah.
But,
what I wanted... Sorry.
Well, my theory is just based off of numbers, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You get the Mutas for the anti-air, and if you can scare him out of a Muta v Muta war, or if you can just straight up beat him in a Muta v Muta war, and then anything else he has, you just clobber, pound, roundhouse, kick over with your roach ball, which is, I didn't really get to do it fully properly, that ZvZ that I showed you, but that's kind of the idea, is where any lings that they have, any roaches that they have, any small number of anything that they have, you just clobber over with your speed roaches, because they're cheaper than Hydras, and it helps you spend all of your economy when you're on like 3 or 4 bases.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
Well, and the one thing,
and yeah, it helps tanks, lings, and banes.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
The one thing about that is, I really want to go back into unit test or not tonight when we have more time, and really see, shit, what was it? Like, was it Muta, Ling versus Hydra
versus Hydra or
versus shit. I can't. I already forgot. Damn it.
Mutiling Bane versus Roach Hydra.
It was seeing if Hydras attack Mutas first, or if they attack Hydras first. So like Hydra Muta v Hydra.
Yeah.
Basically. And same thing with like Marines. Like, do Marines attack Hydras first, or do they attack Mutas first? Or does it not matter?
Yeah.
Like, if you attack... Because it seems to me like in this engagement here, and in all of our 2v2s, all I do is make sure the Mutas attack a split second later. And as long as we win the engagement, and as long as there isn't anything stupid like Thors or Liberators, I'll have all my Mutas at the end of the engagement. And I don't even have to pull them out. And, APM. I don't even have to APM them. But if I engage them first, they get stem A move vaporized. So I feel like as soon as something aggroes them, they just... That's whatever it is, they attack the whole... So if there's like lurkers, or not lurkers, I'm sorry, like ultras and mutas, I don't know, they'll just sit there and attack the ultras all day long, maybe, and ignore the mut. I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe that would be even easier if we did like 2,000 Marines versus like ultra Muta, and see how long we could keep like the Muta alive.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know how we would do that, but I don't know. But that's why I've been doing more Hydra Muta, because I can keep the Hydras back for defense, and then when I want to engage something like a Roach Ball, Hydra Muta like, or Hydra Mutiling just destroys roaches, or even other Hydras. If I engage it just right, I mean, I end up losing almost nothing, and then my response time's faster. So I'm not sure if you'll see that in either of the other two games, but that's what I've been experimenting with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could be wrong, but. Of course, it helps when he M moves behind my mineral line, and that's why I was like, dude, what are you doing? What? What? Anyway, so GG on this one.
GG.